It's Andy Drifter here. Hope you're enjoying the All-Star game so far. Got myself a Baseball Collector's Edge mystery box. Let's do a baseball rip, shall we? And the pack is Donruss. This is from what? 1988. Tim Scott, Greg Briley, Carlos Martinez, Evan Meek, Kung Fu Panda, three-time World Series winner, World Series MVP, Pablo Sandoval. He made a few All-Star appearances. Daniel Murphy, Mitch Haniger, nice. Fred Lewis, Pat Borders. He too was a World Series MVP. He won 2 rings. He was part of those back-to-back Blue Jays World Series winning teams. John Smoltz, he too is a World Series winner. Cy Young winner, a Silver Slugger winner. In, I want to say the late 90s, he had one season where he batted like in the 270s. So he is one of 2 pitchers in Major League history to record a 20-win season and a 50-save season, and he's a Hall of Fame and one hell of an announcer. Kirk Gibson got himself a pair of World Series rings, and he is an MVP winner. Greg Vaughn had over 350 career home runs, hit 50 home runs for the Padres. I do believe that is a franchise record for most home runs in Padres history in a single season. Robbie Thompson, Bip Roberts, Dan Wilson. This is Joe Gray, Chris Hoyles, Lenny Dykstra. He was part of those 86 Mets, a 3-time All-Star. He was runner-up. I forget what year it was, but he was runner-up to the MVP. I want to say it was 93. That's when Barry Bonds won it. Bob Welch, Brian Smith. Got here Ronald Robinson, Franklin Stubbs, Wade Boggs. Wow, I loved these cards when I was a kid. Hall of Famer, won numerous batting titles. World Series winner. Best years you could say were with the Red Sox. Then he went to the Yankees to get some rings and finished off his career with Tampa. And he is one of 2 Rays players to have his number retired at Tropicana Field. Got here Dennis Rasmussen, Frank Viola. He's a World Series winner and a Cy Young winner. Greg Olson, who I had the pleasure of meeting a couple of weeks ago in Chantilly, former Rookie of the Year and All-Star relief pitcher. Dwight Smith, Bill Bacota, Alan Mills, Howard Farmer, Mike Moore, Kurt Young, Keith Moreland, Jack Howell, Pascual Perez, Pat Rice, Pedro Guerrero. He made a few All-Star teams. There he is, featured with the Cardinals, but he also hit for the Dodgers. You could say in L.A. is where he had his best years. Ramon Martinez, you know, his brother was clearly the superstar of the 2, but he had a decent career too, over 130 wins. He had a runner-up finish to a Cy Young Award. He made one All-Star team, but his career paled in comparison to what Pedro did. Lee Stevens. Kirk Gibson, once again, over 250 career home runs. Oh, what have we got here? We've got a patch relic numbered auto, Josh Johnson. I believe he made one All-Star team, had one top 10 Cy Young finish, and pitched for the Marlins all throughout his career. I think at the end, though, he did pitch for one other team. But hey, it's always nice to pull an auto out of one of these. A patch relic auto at that. Terry Kennedy, Benito Santiago, former Rookie of the Year. He made several All-Star teams. I want to say he made 4 or 5 All-Star teams. Mike Scott, Cecil Cooper, had over 2,000 hits. Made a couple of All-Star teams, won a couple of Gold Gloves. Here he is, featured with the Brewers. I want to say he hit for the Red Sox as well. I could just look. Yeah, started with the Red Sox, finished with the Brewers. Luis Garcia, Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer. best known for his time with the Astros, but he was originally drafted by the Red Sox. 449 career home runs, 1994 AL MVP. He had several other top 10 MVP finishes. He did make it to one World Series, but the Astros, they lost to the White Sox in 2005. We got Frank Tanana. I think he made at least one All-Star team. Chito Martinez, Richard Dotson, and we finish off with Jim Traber. Now, let's crack open this pack of Donruss from 1988. John Moses, Willie McGee, MVP winner and an All-Star. Ellis Burks, he made an All-Star team as well. He had one monster season with the Rockies, where he finished in the top 10 in MVP voting, and he had over 300 home runs in his career. Jamie Quirk, Willie Upshaw, Bob Nepper, Bobby Meacham. Oh, we got a card flip backwards. John Farrell, Sean Abner, Teddy Higuera. I think he made one All-Star appearance. And Don Robinson. Oh, we got one more card here. And Greg Gagne. And that is it for this Collector's Edge Mystery Box Rip. I was very fortunate enough to pull this Patch Relic Auto. Love this Wade Boggs cartoon card. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and enjoy this year's MLB All-Star Game.